Good morning. Hope you're all good. I'm doing better. Cheers. Coffee. So, there we go. I was up early today. I woke up at 3:30. Freaking witching hour. I should call it happy hour. There's a lot of meaning. There's a lot of there's things said about the hour of 3:30 a.m. It's supposed to be a magical hour. They say that's the optimal time to get up, to wake up. 3:30 in the morning. So I'm up. I was up. Woke up at 3:30. I was laying there. Woke up. Had to go wee wee. Got up, went wee wee, and laid back down. Brain started going, and well, let me start off with okay. I made my vlog yesterday morning, and I was pretty emotional when I made uh, that post in regards to the assassination of Trump, or the attempted assassination of Trump, and I was pretty heated and really aggravated and emotional, and you know, I my videos are raw. I don't edit them because I can't get the damn editor tool to work. I tried to work on that video yesterday a little bit, and I just can't get it to work. So I left it raw. I took it down for a little bit, posted it back up because I know I said I want to have more conviction about things I say, and then putting them up and then leaving them up. So I put it back up because I just wanted to get a couple of opinions on it, and both opinions said I should put it back up and leave it up. So I did, and I'm sure I'm going to get a little bit of blowback on it because it's pretty raw, pretty just kind of winging it. I was having a lot of emotions at the time when I did that video, and I meant everything I said. It just some of it just didn't come out. It didn't come off really good, So, and like I said in my other video, I'm working on my delivery. I'm working on being convicted on things I say, and I'm working on what I say and how I say it, and sticking behind it after I say it. So I'm leaving it up. It's up to stay, and I'm sure I'm going to lose a few subs over it, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm not here to make money on YouTube anyways, because there's no money to be made. It's just a vlog where this is what I've been using YouTube to express my feelings and get my feelings out into the world. And some people probably hate it. Some people don't mind it. I'd be surprised if some people even like it. But it's just a tool for me to vent. And it's kind of a weird channel because I'm using it as a vlog, a tool to vent, and then at the same time, I'm using it as uh, a platform to do like product reviews and reviewing products and stuff like that. And it's just like the Whatevs channel, so it's kind of a bipolar, weird channel. But the channel's alive; it's still going, and it's changed names a couple times, and it is what it is for now. What it is, and it's just a little cringe for me at times because my videos are raw, and I leave all those parts in that if if I could get my editor to work, I probably would edit some things out, but they're there. They're there. Stupid language. But anyways, I'm not sorry. Like I said, I meant what I said, and my apologies for the f bombs and my harshness, but that's just how my emotions came off at the time, and I am sorry about that. Okay, I am sorry about how harsh the video was, and the f bombs. So I need to. That's part of the whole. I need to control how I say things and what I say, and being convicted behind that. So, my apologies about the f bombs, but everything I said, I meant it, and my theories can be right. They could be partially right. They could be completely wrong. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Okay, JMO. All the stuff I said in that video is it's just my opinion. Whether it's correct or not, or partially correct, I don't know. Really, who really knows? Huh? All we know is what we read, see, and hear. That's it. And it just depends on what source you get it from. Uh, if that source has the right information or not, right? We don't know. We really don't know unless you are actually there when whatever you're talking about went down, right? So if you weren't there for whatever and saw it and heard it, felt it with your own being, everything is all hearsay. Everything. Everything could be a lie. If you weren't there, everything could be a lie, right? So, you know, what I believe is what I believe. Other people might think I'm full of crap. Other people might agree with me. It's all good, either or. But, you know, my perspective comes from a place of love and caring, and I want things to be right, and I don't like bad things that people do. I just express my feelings out of love, okay, and caring for my fellow man and woman, okay. I don't like to see my fellow man or woman being evil or negative or mean, vindictive, cruel, dumb, extremely misinformed. I don't like that, even though I'm sure misinformed. I'm sure of it. And I hope my fellow man or woman doesn't like it when they see me being misinformed. And I would hope they can inform me when I am misinformed of the correct information. Okay? That's all. I'm not mean or vindictive or cruel or evil. If I get mad and I tell someone F you, it actually is coming from a place of love, okay? Trying to get what I believe is my truth through their head so they can understand and try to be on the right track, and you know hopefully spread better information, and so the right things can get done on this planet and in this time that we're here. That's that's basically what I come from. That's what my whole deal is. I mean, I just want the better for humanity. That's what when I do vlogs like that, it's for the better. I'm trying to help humanity here, okay? In a nutshell. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say on that. As Pee Wee once said, I'm not sorry. Rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman. So, anyways, that leads me to think to back to what I was laying there flopping around thinking of this morning. Uh, I wonder where did we come from, right? Like I'm thinking, uh, I was thinking about coffee. You know, I got my water jug sitting there. It's sitting there hanging out. Water is life, man. I was tripping on water this morning because I'm thinking, okay, I'm laying there, right? I know by totally like scatterbraining it here, but I was laying there thinking, uh, all right, just went pee. I lay back down, and I was thinking about my kombucha I drank last night and how it got in my belly and all them little probiotics got in there, and you know, it's like, okay, cool. I got that water, the liquid with the probiotics in my belly. And now it's in my system. My body's made of water, right? We're like, everything's water, right? It's like, damn, everything is water. We need to worship water more. Water is life. Here comes a train. I'm going to drink my water. So, anyways, I'm sitting here looking at that water. I'm thinking, man, that water right there in that jug is going to be me. That water is going to be me. That water is going to make my being. Okay, it's going to make me be. And there it is. And I'm looking at that water and I'm going, I'm that water. That water's me, right? And I'm thinking, man, okay, and if you really think back, yeah, okay, we came from monkeys, whatever you believe. We came from God or whatever, however it worked, right? And like, really, we are the creation, right? We are the creation because the earth came from like a big bang or however it happened. Let there be light, right? So like then there's this giant rock that came from this huge explosion, right? And then like this fireball starts to cool down, and all these other fireballs are flying around, and it cools down, and there's this rock, right? This giant rock, and then it starts to cool. Volcanoes, this molting, whatever. I don't know how. I'm trying to think like, okay, when did water start? Water on this planet, right? Water started somehow. Water got on this planet, a whole bunch of it somehow. And like I'm thinking, okay, if it wasn't for that water accumulating and then like life starting in the water, like microbial life, right? And then it evolved into organisms, and then some kind of little creature was evolved into some little creature that and evolved into the sea creatures, right? And then sea creatures evolved into like a creature that came onto land, right? All these things are made out of water, right? And the sun going around is part of the reason why this is able to happen, right? And all this stuff going on, amazing thing happening. But like that big bang or whatever created everything, like it just magically appeared, right? It did. It's fucking mind boggling. Excuse my French, but it's mind boggling how this all came to be. And I'm thinking, okay, I believe in the Big Bang. I think it was it can't, everything couldn't have just existed already. There had to be nothing at one time, right? Had to be. And then something happened that's not comprehensible. Okay, it's just not, you can't comprehend it. Whatever happened. You can call it God, you can call it Big Bang, but whatever. So, anyways, that happened. Fire, earth, other rocks, fireballs, life evolved, and then like evolved, and then it's all from water, right? It's all water, and like I'm just laying there going, even the air flowing over me, that feels good. that air that feels good when I'm laying there. It's moisture. Okay, it's nice, cool moisture. And I'm just thinking, man, we should be worshiping water, man. Like water is the number one. Water is a, like it's amazing. How much do we like water? Just that you don't think about it is like that, but when you really think about it, water is everything, dude. Like if it wasn't for water, nothing would be here. Nothing. We would not have existence. I mean, beer is made from water. And look how amazing beer is, all right? Coffee. I was just thinking about that when I was laying there flopping around. And what triggered that was like when I was thinking about my kombucha, right? Oh, this the stuff, the stuff that makes kombucha is tea, other things, plants that are from Earth, the rock, right? The rock, the cooled down rock from the Big Bang, and then the water that was created from the atmosphere, right? Everything is from the earth, dirt, and the atmosphere moisture that was created on the earth, water. So everything comes from that. Like that's what the point I'm trying to make here is everything that exists here from all the matter that we see, everything around us, even the bad things, the bad people, the bad viruses, the bad diseases, everything that exists, birds, bees, flowers, trees, you name it. Everything came from the same thing. The earth, the dirt, and the water all makes everything up. So we're all like connected, okay, in a certain way. Everything. And to be a human, we are like the ultimate understanding of our connection to everything. We understand, I think, are more conscious than any living being on this planet about our connectivity with everything, right? I'm just laying there thinking about that this morning. I'm just thinking, you know what? Maybe this is what it's like to be present, to understand this, because the past is over with. The past is over. It happened. It's already gone forever. All we have is the memories, right? And the future, all we have is what we think, but it hasn't happened yet. It's not here. It's all in our head. You can make plans, but you can't predict what's going to happen. You can It's not here yet. You can think what's going to happen, but it might not happen, or you can think what's going to happen and it might happen, right? Like, but what I'm trying to say is what the most important thing is I think just being able to be in the moment. I think that's the most important thing about being alive is understanding and being present in the moment, because that's what that's all we really do have that's real. And that's a fact. Okay? That's a fact. So the more in the moment, anybody's able to be, I think you're actually living life more. You're actually living more. You're more alive, put it that way. You are more alive if you are able to be more in the moment and grasp that moment and be present more. And like I totally like feel like I'm way more present now than when I was you know under the influence of the alcohol and the drugs that were I was connected to, okay? Because they're made from the drugs that I was taking, the alcohol I was drinking. I was connected to them, right? Those are part of what I was, what I am now, and it's still going to be a part of me because it's part of what made me who I am now. Okay, and that's just a fact. Okay, I am here now, and that was a part of what made me who I am. And even though I'm not doing drugs anymore, even though I'm not drinking anymore, I still am who I am because of those things. Okay, and the difference is now that I'm not like those items, drugs and alcohol are no longer part of my reality right now, and they're no longer like physically a part of me. They still made up my body, my material that I'm made out of, and my memories, my thoughts, my emotions are still a reflection of those things being a part of my life for a long time. You get what I'm spraying? So I know this is a real scatterbrainy video, but this is how I express myself sometimes. Some people can understand and follow me. Some think I'm just probably crazy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But the video's starting to run a little long in the tooth. I'm starting to prairie dog, and the kombucha's working, and that's some good stuff, by the way. So, anyways, I got to start getting things done. I got dishes to do. I got to get ready for work, and I just kind of wanted to rant a little bit here because I was laying back there just flopping around. My brain started racing. That's part of being in the present, more being sober is your brain goes a little bit more. It seems, well, at least mine. I speak for myself, but I also wanted to kind of touch base on that really harsh rant that I put out yesterday morning about the attempted assassination of Trump. I wanted to kind of apologize for some of the harshness and some of the f bombs I dropped because they were sharp. They were sharp, and if you came to my channel like looking at my reviews or my product reviews or something of that nature, and then you happen to look at that one, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy's it might be offensive to some people, and if you did happen to catch that video and you weren't here and you don't know my vlogs and you caught that and got offended about that, to you people, I am sorry about that. Okay, I'm sorry about that, especially if you had kids around and they heard that, and that's why I put the caution in the title. So but I meant what I said. I was, and it came off pretty harsh, but it is what it is, man. I got to have conviction in things I say, and I have to learn how to control them so they could come off a little better. But it is what it is. That's how it came out at the time, and that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and saddle up, and I do appreciate everybody's support. And even though it's a little rough at times with me, but I do appreciate everybody, and I'm going to keep the channel going as rocky and roller coaster ridey as it is. Still going to keep going with it. So y'all have a great day, and we'll check you later. See ya.